Alright, so we back with another video. Today we're gonna be ranking pretty much every anime I've ever watched. Now this is gonna be more so based off anime because I do want to do a manga tier list. So anything that hasn't happened in the anime I won't be ranking. I'm gonna try to keep that consistent, to be real. That's gonna be kind of tough because there are some shows that I've watched or read more of the manga. But yeah, if y'all do want more videos like this, I will be doing a lot of rankings over all anime. So we got characters, it's a lot of things you can do with this. Now I'll probably do a TV show tier list, I'll probably do a movie tier list, so it's not just gonna be anime, so just don't get it confused. So if y'all do want more, like the video, hope you like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff out the way. Let's hop into it. Alright, hopping into it. We started at the top. I got it kind of random order. I was going to put it in ABC order, but that was doing too much because we got a lot of shows we're going to talk about here. Let's get straight into it. The tiers. We got S, A, B, C, D, F. S is going to be pretty much, it's going to be hard to make it in there. A is, okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 is easier to say. 10 is usually a perfect show. 9 is a damn near perfect show. 8 is good to great to amazing. Or 7 is more so like a good. 6 and 5 is more so leaning on mid. The way we doing this, C is gonna be mid, B is gonna be good, 8 is going to be elite, an elite watch, and S is gonna be top of the line quality. So hopefully that can stay consistent. Let's get it going. Solo leveling. Now we have 2 seasons of solo leveling. They're also, by the way, I did split them up. So like Dragon Ball is gonna have 3 different ones. Naruto's gonna have Shippuden and Naruto. So yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, so solo leveling. First season was okay in my opinion. I would say it was leaning on B, but I would say it was a C. And then second season was a clear-cut B. It was a good season in my opinion. It was a good season. I would say because the leaning on B, and then the second season was just a straight up B, I'm gonna say overall it's been a B so far. Then we have Kaiju number 8. Now, Kaiju number 8 is a show that was so good first season, I had to read the manga. And I will say, this is not based off the manga, but if it was, I probably would put it low-key lower than what I would put the anime, because I do think the anime is better than the manga, personally. I would say Kaiju number 8 is another B. A good anime. Is it A? Is it S? In my opinion, no. The reason why I did read it is because I thought this was gonna be an AOT level show, and I was like, I cannot wait to see this next episode. I gotta know what happens. And then, yeah, it just wasn't that. It wasn't nowhere near that. I'm gonna keep it a bean. But the anime is very good watches. So if you haven't seen Kaiju number 8, there you go. It's a very popular show. So I mean, I'm pretty sure most people seen it. Now, next we got The Beginning After the End. Now, this is another show that had a lot of hype going into it. People were saying it was going to be better than Solo Leveling. It was going to be the next Solo Leveling, all this, that, and the third. Usually, these manga shows don't end up being that good, and this was one of those shows that just didn't get the effort that I guess it deserved. The manga is actually good, but that's not what we're ranking today. We're going to put it at D. The only thing I would say is the animation isn't good, but the show and everything that comes from the manga is still good. I would just say D, because what happens in the show is what happens in the manga. It pretty much copies it to a T for the most part, but you'll be better off just reading it, because reading it, you'll get it faster. It happens faster. So that's what I would say. But in terms of an anime, it's not really worth the watch, like I said, because just read the manga. Then we have Maid. I forgot what this even was called. I watched this a little bit ago. In my opinion, so far out of all the shows that we talked about, for me, romance ones is gonna be, bro, these are always the tough ones to rank. These are always tough to rank. I'm gonna say for this one, I'm gonna say behind Solo. I'm gonna give it behind Solo. It's good, but nothing crazy. Now, Heavenly Delusion is actually really good. The only thing I say is the ending is crazy. Like, I don't know if there's supposed to be a season 2 of this or not. I ain't even venture because the ending was wild to this. That's the thing, like, bro, everything to the ending was genuinely an A. Clear A. The ending was, that last episode was diabolical. Like, I don't know what was going on. I don't really even understand the reasoning for anything that happened, bro, them last 2 episodes. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna say B, because it still was the majority of the show was A. It's just the ending kind of ruined it, and it kind of made me, like, even if they dropped a new season, I don't even know how excited I would be for it. But I would still say it's a B because it's a really good show until that part. And even, like, for most people, I don't think it was a problem, but it was just weird, in my opinion. But, yeah, Heavenly Delusion. It reminds me of Promised Neverland, by the way. So, yeah. Then we have Chainsaw Man. Now, manga. When we rank the manga, that's going to be, you know what I'm saying? But for the anime, season 1 was, you know what I'm saying, it's a B. Now, the movie, I ain't seen the movie. I know what happens in the movie, so I can't rank it. That's fair. I think that's fair. And the ratings are high, so it's not like they trolling it. I'm going to say low-key for Chainsaw Man. I'm going to say B. I don't think it's quite an A yet. I'm going to say B. I'm going to say top B for Chainsaw Man so far. Because, like, every episode of the anime got better and better and better. And I think every arc is going to get better and better and better because I'm caught up on the manga. That part 1 of Chainsaw Man, peak. I should add a peak tier. That's peak. But yeah, My Dress Up Darling. Now, I ain't really seen the second season. I don't know. When I watched it the first time, I was in a different mind state. I don't know if I can watch something like this no more. I'm going to keep it a beat. But I got to rank it. It actually was pretty solid watches. Can't cap. I would say it's over these for sure. But I didn't watch second season, so I give Solo Leveling the edge. Because like I said, I didn't even watch the second season of Kaiju. Because, like, I mean, it wasn't as good as I expected. But it was still good. But I would say B. But Bleach. Now. Okay. Maybe gotta raise some of these. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a big Bleach guy. Now, 1,000 Year Blood War, we gonna talk about it. Well, Bleach, bro, Soul Society. Let's talk about it. Soul Society is up there. Y'all thought I was finna say it was bad. Arrancar art, up there. That's up there. Everything else in this show, I mean everything, is terrible. Terrible. Now, 1,000 Year Blood War, like I said, we're ranking that separately. We got a lot of this stuff separately. That's different. Now, if we was ranking it with Bleach, then that would probably be a clear. That make, bro, 3 arcs to that level all in one, clear cut A probably. But I don't think that. By the way, I don't think 1,000 Year Blood War arc is messing with Soul Society. It's probably better than Arrancar arc though. It probably is. Man, I low-key want to say C because everything else outside of that is genuinely bad to me. And this is me watching it, not even knowing what filler was. Like, I watched all of Naruto, Dragon Ball, and Bleach, and didn't even know what filler was at the time. So, bro, I watched the whole bounce shit was the weakest, the worst thing I have ever watched in my life. I watched all of it. Bro, the only reason I know what filler is to this day is because of the bout art. Because I'm like, bro, we was literally doing something so serious. All of a sudden, we talk about damn vampires. I'll never get my life back from that. That's the only reason I even knew what filler was, because I had to look this shit up. Because I'm like, bro, there's no way I'm finishing this. There's no way. There's no way. So, yeah, I'm going to say Bleach. I ain't gonna lie. Because the Soul Society and the Arrancar arc are nice. I don't know if they peak. Peak is only can be used for real peak. Like, peak of the, like, when I'm saying peak, I'm saying mountaintop. Soul Society might be peak. That might actually legitimately be peak. I'm gonna say behind Solo, because Solo level haven't really missed yet. You know what I'm saying? The stuff behind it is kind of forgettable, but it was good. Bleach, if it was consistent, like, say, Soul Society, Arrancar, 1,000 Year Blood War all the way through, then we talking. And then we got 1,000 Year Blood War. I think that is just a clear-cut good anime. Like, I think it's a clear-cut good. I don't think it's A. I think it's clear-cut good. And then we got Bocchi the Rock. Now, hey, if I speak, that is a clear A. Clear A. And I'm going to keep it a bean. You wouldn't understand. Like, it's going to be a lot of shows like that you wouldn't understand unless you watched it. Clear-cut A. Not even debatable. Genuinely not debatable. Clear-cut A. Genuinely not debatable. Genuinely not debatable. Oshinoko. Now, I'm going to keep it a bean. The manga for this is fantastic. Fantastic writing, storytelling, all of it, mystery, all of it. Fantastic. The anime is damn near better. I can't wait for them to animate the rest of this show. That is a clear-cut B. Now, what's better, Bocchi the Rock or Oshinoko? I'm not going to lie. Bocchi the Rock was good, but I didn't read the manga. I low-key feel like the manga is not going to do that show justice. Because the show is very good, but the animation is peak. The animation on that is actually peak. That's peak. Genuine peak. Oshinoko has good animation, but it's not Bocchi the Ko. And Bocchi the Ko, I feel like episodic is kind of more episodic than Oshinoko. Oshinoko is like That first episode of that first episode, I ain't gonna lie, Oshinoko better. Oshinoko is better. That first episode of Oshinoko is crazy. That first episode is genuinely crazy. Then we got Demon Slayer. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I need to catch up on Demon Slayer. I need to catch up. It's never been that crazy to me. For me. I do think the only time it low-key was crazy, they had like a little stride. That episode 19, season 2 was cool. You know what I'm saying? Season 2 little movie was good, but then the real season 2, oh, hey, that real season 2, hey, that's up there. I'm not even gonna lie. But then everybody telling me that it's, like, I tried to watch the next part, like the end of season 2, low-key, when they started leaving all the stuff with the two, like the brother and the sister. Everything since then that I seen was like literally mid, and everything before episode 19 to me was mid. So kind of another Bleach situation. Bleach is clearly a better show. I would say B. Gachi Akuda. Now we only 20 episodes in. But Gachi Akuda, good watches. And I like, it's a lot of stuff going on this show where like you can see the potential in it. So I'm gonna say for now, Gachi Akuda, I'm gonna say the level in season 2 was good. I'm gonna say Gachi Akuda B though. I'm gonna say it's above Solo. I'm gonna say B. I think it could rise for sure. This might be one of them shows I gotta read because this is really good. JoJo's. Now I don't know why I split up JoJo's. I'm gonna keep it being because I don't even know based off the pictures what's season 1, season 2. I know part 5 and I know part 7, but I don't even know. Part 1 is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool watches. I'm gonna just say part 1 and part 2 cool. Part 5 is when I really like it. Really kind of draw me in more. I would say part 5 for me. For me, low-key, these down may need a tear down. These down might need a tear down. Like it's man, nah. Okay, I'm gonna say for this one, I'm gonna say here for now. It's better than what we have so far for Chainsaw Man, to my knowledge. Because Reed's arc is good, but it's not nowhere near the best arc in the show. And then we got Stone Ocean, which is genuinely, like, fantastic. I think they kind of trolled the anime a little bit trying to draw it out, but it was still very good to me. I would say here. I think that and Thousand Year Blood War arc for me is very comparable. I think Thousand Year Blood War arc probably has by far better animation, but I think there's so much another thing about Bleach, there's so much inconsistent shit in that show, like, actually. But if you just watch it for what it is, in terms of as an action, just watch it for the fights, it's fantastic. But if you, it's the moment you actually start trying to think about anything in the damn show, good luck. Good luck. Cyberpunk, a lot of people gas this show. It's a good show, in my opinion. I would say it's at the top of B. I don't know if I would say it's A, for me personally. I think the ending is very good, though. The ending is very good. I low-key think Heavenly Delusion for me was better, but the ending was awful. Cyberpunk on the other end, the lead up to the ending, it was good, but it wasn't nowhere near. But low-key, the ending was so good it may be A. The ending was pretty good, bro. I'm kind of scared they're going to ruin it, though. Because, like, why is there going to be another season? I don't really get that, for me personally. But I'm going to say B. Classroom of the Elite. It's going to be a lot of B's I'm seeing. I think the way I did this was kind of wrong. I should have said C was low-key lower. I may have did this a little wrong. But I'm not going to lie. A lot of these are just B's. I can't lie. Classroom of the Elite. Very entertaining watch. I don't think it's a A. I'm going to say Classroom Elite is here. Very entertaining watch. I don't think I can. Nah, it's not better than this. It's not better than. Is it? I'm going to put it there. Diamond No Ace. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Spoiler alert, I do have a sports bias low key. I can't cap. Bro, sports is my favorite thing. It's just what it is. It's just my favorite thing. So, if you do it good, I'm gonna love it. Bro, I played baseball. This made me, bro, I learned stuff from baseball I didn't even know when I played baseball growing up. So, yeah, I think, yeah, Diamond No Ace is a clear A for me. But that may be a little bit of a sports bias. I can't lie. Failure Frame. Let's get it going. Let's get negative. Failure Frame is better than the beginning after the end, but low key, I don't know why I liked it. I genuinely don't know. But yeah, D. Odd Taxi. Peak. Now, Ocean of Code would probably be over it if it completed, but Odd Taxi completed. Top of A for now. Mashal. Pretty forgettable show in my opinion. So okay. We're gonna talk about a show that's a better version of this later. So keep that in mind. Record of Ragnarok. pretty mid. Danger's in my heart, low key. Low key. I ain't gonna lie, Butcher the Ride is not over Domino Ace for me. It's not. I gotta keep it a B. Danger's in my heart. I think I would go Domino Ace, but that's a pretty good show. Kaguya-sama as top of A. If we talking about just anime so far, Oshinoko, by the way, if we talk manga, I probably would say higher. But we just talking anime, I would say A. Oh, but Domino Ace is just anime too. But A had a lot that happened in the anime. They had a lot of big moments that already happened in the anime. I probably gotta lower that though, because I am thinking manga. I gotta keep it consistent. Sakamoto Days. This was the middest shit I've ever watched in my life. I don't even know how y'all gassed this up to be what it is. Now, season 2, I haven't seen season 2, but season 1 was absolutely mid. And Loki season 2 came out this year. It wasn't finna waste my time and watch it. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. Then we have One Piece. Why did I have Master on here twice? I'm not ranking that again. One Piece. I'm going to say One Piece is similar to Bleach, but it's longer. So like, Bleach is not as long as One Piece, but the consistency issue is the same shit. It's the same shit. Now, I will say, One Piece is a clear example of like when filler is like ass. Because I didn't know about, now the thing is with Bleach, I didn't know about filler, so I watched it. But if you know about filler and know to skip it, then filler is a lot better done that way. One Piece literally has filler where you'll watch episodes and they'll have filler within the episode of shit that you actually have to watch. The way they do it is ass. Legitimately. That's not even debatable. But also, the arc to arc One Piece consistency is awful. It is terrible. The first couple arcs of One Piece is genuinely not good to me. And then you get to the Baratier, and then you get to like the what is it called? Wherever where they pick up Nami and Sanji, those are the two best arcs of like the introductory arcs. By far. Not even close. Easily by far. Then you get the Alabasta arc. That's, in my opinion, that's good watches. Then you get the stuff going into Skypiea. All that is ass-tastic. Then you pretty much after Alabasta arc, you pretty much gotta wait all the way until like the Marine Fort. Like you got the prison arc that was okay, but the Marine Fort, Sabodi, you got a lot of stuff. Everything that's involved in Marine Fort is really good. Then you get to Fishman Island, and now we like, oh, okay. You see it's starting to drop. It's starting to do a little bit of a dip. I low-key still like Fishman Island though. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to the damn, I don't even know what the hell that shit is called no more. I don't know what that is called, but where you got the scientists. Right before Dressrosa, whatever that arc is, that shit, that ass trash. I don't care what nobody say. Trash. So it's like the consistency is a problem, but Marine Ford is genuinely peak. Like, it's not debatable. It's damn near a top 5 arc ever. Not debatable. Oh, I skipped Water 7. Eni's Lobby. That's peak. Those are peak. See, the thing is with One Piece, they reach higher highs than Bleach, but they have the same inconsistency issues for me. So, I don't know. And then the shit's so long. And by the way, that arc before Dressrosa, literally, I have been on that arc. I ain't gonna lie. It low-key was 2 years ago. I'm on that arc for 7 years, I think, now. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, that's crazy. I need to catch up on One Piece because I heard that they got more consistent. I heard that they becoming like more episodic too. If One Piece lock in, that could be a really good show. But for me, because of inconsistency, but the peaks are so high. The peaks are high. I'm gonna say top of B for now. I'm gonna say top of B. Seven Deadly Sins first 2 seasons. If I speak, man. I'm gonna say 7 Deadly Sins overall. 7 Deadly Sins first 2 seasons was here. Overall is probably C, man. Low key though, Masho's here. Yeah. I just call it Eternity. Forget it. This is actually really good. I don't know why I stopped watching it, but everything I've seen so far, the show was very good. It low-key is probably an A, being real. I just don't know why. It was just, I don't know. I think it was low-key too weird for me. The stuff that was going on in the show, like, really deep. Got a lot of messaging, and that stuff I like, but it's like, the main character, I just couldn't get behind it, you know? I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. But I'm gonna say I stopped watching it, so I can't go too crazy on it. I'd probably say Bleach, because I kept going. I kept going on it. I kept going on Bleach. Then we have OG Dragon Ball. I will not be argued. F. A clear F. Like, actually, bro, I don't think y'all realize. This was the second show I ever watched, so I have nostalgia for it. The shit was terrible. 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 People would, bro, I had watched Naruto at the time. People telling me, this shit is better. No, no. Dragon Ball was not the second show. I had watched, I was on a streak. They had me watching Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, Fullmetal Alchemist, and I watched Brotherhood right after that. I watched 4 for 4. Then I made me watch Dragon Ball. Hey, man, y'all, hey, they telling me this the best shit you gonna see. Oh, bro, that shit was ass. Hey, nah, this joke was trash, bro. It's trash. It's trash, bro. Dragon Ball is trash. Now, Z is good. Z is legitimately good. Z, based off of this tier list, low-key, One Piece gotta come down. Based off this tier list, One Piece gotta come down. One Piece is not better than Chainsaw Man. One Piece gotta come down. Based off this tier list, Z is definitely better than One Piece. In terms of consistency. Bro, every arc in Z is good. The only arc misses really is Vegeta or Boo. One of those is the biggest miss. Bro, Cell Saga is one of the best arcs ever. Every arc is good though. Like, the misses are good in this anime. So it's like, come on. Now, is there some overhyped stuff? For sure. But like, if you get to that popularity, it is what it is. But Z is legitimately good. Dragon Ball, trash. Now, Super, in my opinion, is good as well. I actually like Super. I would say Super, though, it cannot be low-key. This gotta go up. This gotta go up. This gotta go up. This goes here. And I would say Super is... People gonna be mad about it, but it's here. It is there. Snafu. Now, Snafu is actually good. I just don't really remember that. I watched it so long ago. I'm gonna say it's B. I remember it being good. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was kind of like Classroom Elite, but done differently, I would say. I think Classroom Elite is better, though. I would probably say. I don't know. That's an interesting one. It's more forgettable than Classroom Elite. That's what I'll say. Then we have Boruto. By the way, this is only anime. Manga, different conversation. Boruto, anime. All right, what are we talking about? Yeah, it's D. It's D. Clear D. Not even gonna lie. Clear D. Clear D. At this point, it's clear D. Maybe they can salvage it. They probably got to come back with it like as an episodic, but nah. That anime is trash. Then we got Romeo and Juliet. Pretty good. I don't know if I can go all the way good. I'm gonna say here. I think that's a good spot for it. Tokyo Revengers, mid. Yeah, mid. I'm being a little too nice on some of these in B. I'm gonna keep it B, but we're gonna keep it going. I don't know why I put this on here. Clear C. Clear C. My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Clear B. I would say it's behind Kaiju. Behind Kaiju. This shit is the most senseless, stupid power I've ever... Like, bro, this show is terrible, but bro was so OP, I just had to see what he was gonna do. He just kept getting stronger and stronger, and like, my instantly deft ability is so overpowered, no one in this other world stands a chance against me. That's literally the name of the show. D. The Elusive Samurai. Pretty good, in my opinion. It wasn't as good as I expected because the animation and the story you would think is going to be a little bit better. But it's good. I can see where they're trying to go with it. I would say it's a B for me personally. I think the JoJo's for sure better than it for me. Ranking the Kings is an A. Easy A. The ending was a little, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see the second season. I think that was, I thought that was more of a spinoff. If that's not a spinoff, I need to tune in. I didn't watch it because I thought it was a spinoff. So if that's actually part of it, I need to tune in. But yeah, I'm gonna say Ranking the Kings for me, based off this. I ain't gonna lie, I'm chatting on Bocchi the Rock. I'm chatting on Bocchi the Rock. Ranking the Kings could easily be top of A. I'm gonna say here for now. No, I'm gonna say I think, did these come out at the same time? I think I was enjoying Butcher the Rock more, but Ranking the Kings, I low-key think you can rewatch. Nah, they both can be. No, they both rewatchable. Attack on Titan, first S, clear S. Nothing to talk about there. If you don't understand Attack on Titan, the characters, the character development, the writing, the story, like the animation, it covers every box that you would want in an anime. Just keep it moving. Jujutsu Kaisen. JJK, as of right now, so far, it's a A. As of right now, so far, it's an A. I would put it right here with Ranking the Kings, probably over that. Based off the anime, yeah, probably over all these. Kaguya is probably the one. I don't know about Eye Taxi. Eye Taxi probably better. It's probably better than everything else. Jujutsu Kaisen is as good of a fight show that pretty much has no real deep lying messages and stuff like that. No deep story or anything like that. No like crazy. All the writing pretty much goes into the power system. The scale of the show and the fighting makes the show, and the animation makes the show what it is. And it's a literal peak show off of that, but it literally don't have a lot going on for it outside of really the fights. Everything that's going for it is the fights. Like everything deep of the show is literally the fights. Like even the power scaling, that's like the deepest part of the show is pertaining to the fight. And then we have the Too Many Heroines show. I low-key don't know why I have this on here. I'm gonna say I haven't finished it, so I'm gonna say B. It's good, but I just haven't finished it. I'm gonna say back a B though. I'm not even discussing it. Gintama, peak. Now, Gintama is a weird one. I do think if you watch Gintama and watch every episode, it can't be S. But if you do watch it just for the episodic, like not just for the episodic yet. Okay, I'm gonna break it down. If you watch every episode all the way through, it can't be S. If you watch it episodically, I think it's a good show, a funny show. But if you watch it for the actual just the story, it's S. And that's what I did. Now, I can go back and rewatch it and watch it like the Boondocks, like a Japanese Boondocks, and just watch it episodic. And I think that would still be good. That's what I started out doing it. But if you just ranking it based off of like the actual story of Gintama, it's S. Clear S. One of the best main characters ever. Konosuba. That's a tough rank. I'm not gonna lie. Give me Konosuba over everything in A but Odd Taxi and Kaguya. That is a Japanese shows are not funny. Konosuba is peak funny. Gintama is the only other one that's actually funny. Those two are the only ones that's actually funny. Blue Lock, manga, discussions, anime, and it does have the sports bias with it too. You gotta keep that in mind. Anime, I would say for me, it's a tough one. I'm gonna look you bring this down under Bleach. I'm gonna say I look and think it's better than Chainsaw Man. What's happened so far? I would say Blue Lock is right there. Then we have Wisteria 1 and Sword. Wisteria 1 and Sword is legitimately like a A to me. I think that this show has so much potential. I have caught up on the manga, but the manga is nowhere near close to finish. This show has the animation is actually fantastic, and I'm here to tell you that manga is very good too. It's not like a show that's carried by the animation. It's actually a very, very good show. I don't want to gas it though. Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War is right there. I'm gonna put it behind 1,000-Year Blood War. I'm gonna put it behind that. But Wisteria is very, very good. Very, very good. I'm gonna actually put it behind part 7 too. But yeah, it's right there. Undead Luck. See. My Hero Academia. Now, they doing the final season right now. I'm letting it build. I haven't watched a single episode of the final season. But this is tough. But they haven't missed in a minute. Hey man, they haven't missed in a minute. Every arc from My Villain Academia, you had the war arc, you had the last season, whatever the hell arc that's called, and whatever's going on right now. I know it's probably peak. They haven't missed. They had a little bit of a downtime though. Oh no, they didn't though. Hold on though. No, they didn't. I think season 1 and season 2 are the clear worst seasons of the anime. Season 3 is peak. Ooh, I don't know. Season 3 is what is around whatever Soul Society is. It's around there. It's around that area, in my opinion, of arc. Soul Society probably better though. But that next arc. That next. There's some things I'm probably forgetting though. What is that called? What is that arc even called? Where they're fighting, bro, with the ability to like decay stuff. Not decay stuff. What is that? No, that's not Shigaraki. What is bro called? I can't think of bro name, bro. That Loki. Nah, he's not my favorite villain. Shigaraki, my favorite villain in the show. That's actually tough. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of tough. I'm trying to think of the name of that arc, bro. That season 4. It's season 4 for sure. I don't know what the name of the arc is, but that might be my favorite arc in the show so far. And War Arc is peak. Nah, War Arc probably my favorite arc. My Villain Academia is tough, though. My Villain Academia is tough. Hey, nah. My hero is actually up there. It's high. The issue is, it actually has consistency. It's just if the anime, it trolls it. It has, like, these little down times. And they stopped doing that after season 5. Season 5, the first part of it was not great, in my opinion. And then they had My Villain Academia, which was peak. That is genuinely peak. Everything since then has been peak. It's just, they have, before season 6, they would have these down times within the anime. So it's kind of tough to put it in A. I don't think I can go that far. I think I go B. It is clear, because you got to think about Chainsaw Man. It's only been the movie and the first season. Chainsaw Man after this is clearly better than My Hero. So that's what's really throwing me off. So it's better than Chainsaw Man. Is it better than Blue Lock so far? U20 arc Blue Lock is peak. But I think since it hasn't had Neo Egotist, I would say it's better than Blue Lock. Part 5 is good, but I would say it's better than that. Wistoria is just getting started. It only has 1 season. Wistoria is not better than Blue Lock. U20 is clear of Blue Lock. Wistoria. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm chatting on that one. I may be chatting on Wistoria low key. Put that here. Behind One Piece. I didn't even see One Piece right there. Yeah, I'm chatting on that one. My Hero is not better than part. JoJo is tough because every part is different, but part 7, yeah, I would say because of the downtimes between the seasons from season 1 to season 5, like, I'm not saying like the breaks between the seasons. I'm saying like when you're watching these, there's literally like there'll be a good arc and then they'll just do some bullshit the rest of the season. Or they'll start the season with some bull and then the rest of the season will be good arc. You know what I'm saying? They stopped doing that in season 6, which is a W. But they was trolling with that, for sure. They was pretty much, it was kind of like they had filler within seasonal anime, which is crazy. But you had to watch it. That type of filler is actually trash, in my opinion. So I gotta be consistent. But the arcs, the actual arcs was very good. Consistency. So, yeah. If those are actual arcs, by the way, it would be, I would count it as like an arc, a hit, miss, and then you got to My Villain Academia, everything been a hit since. Everything. Now, I haven't seen the ending, but we just ranking the anime. I haven't read the manga. Devil's a part-timer. First season was good. Haven't seen the second season. I would say B. Don't remember it too much. Horror me up. This is the show that actually made me more open-minded to anime in terms of the other genres outside of like the fighting, I guess. This is actually really, really good. This is really, really good. Where would I put it though? I said a lot about My Hero, but I really like Horimiya a lot. That's how hard it is to get A though. I like Horimiya a lot. I may should just put all 4 of these. Low key, put all 4 of these up. Yeah. Because I think I'm going to just keep grading it hard. Yeah. And then My Hero is like the quintessential peak of B, probably. Yeah. Cautious Hero, that's a B. Clear B. I would say here. Right behind Bleach. 86. 86 is tough. 86 is very tough to rank. 86 is very tough to rank. That's a good show. That is a great show. If they have a season 3, that's my bad. But season 1 and 2, peak. Peak. Now, I think it actually is season... I think it's all one season, but it's part 1 and 2. So if they have an actual real season 2, then I'm cooked. But part 1 and part 2, genuine peak. Genuine peak. Low-key, I will put it at A. I think 86 is actually that good. I think it's deserving. Very consistent show, too. Very good story. Very good writing. Very good show. Very good show. Misfit, this is just one of those OP character animes. Mid. Not ranking it. It's just mid. This show is just a watch to watch. D. Rock is a lady's modesty. Pretty good show. I'm not gonna lie. Am I crazy? But the most consistent genre for anime is music. The music genre is easily the most consistent genre. Not even close. Boji the Rock, hit. Rock is a lady modesty, hit. Kong Ming. Hey, I better have Kong Ming on here. If I ain't got Kong Ming on here, hey. May need to have convos. But I'm gonna say Rock Lady is a modesty. I'm gonna say... What am I gonna say? Where do I put it? Where do I put it? That's a tough one. This was very enjoyable. It was definitely over Academia. I don't know if I can put it over Kaiju. I'm gonna keep it there. Fire Force. This is probably the hardest show to rank. I would probably say over Kaiju in terms of anime, but I don't think I can put it higher than anything else. This is probably the most overhyped show. No, that's cap. That's unfair. It's not the most overhyped because it's not even that hyped. But like, it's definitely not the most overrated. What's the word for it? It's the most mid good show I ever watched. That's what I would say. It's as good as it's as mid as good can be. That's the best way to describe it. Like, it's like some people be trying to act like it's so crazy, but it's not. It's just a good show. It's just a good show, bro. Calm down. Haikyuu, best sports show so far. I would say, because it is anime, Haikyuu is actually top of A. It's top of A. It's clearly top of A too. Haikyuu is A. Kuroko is good, but it's not nothing crazy. It is better than everything Demon Slayer are on. It's better than that. I would say it's here. I think here is a safe spot. The Wrong Way to Be a Healer is pretty good in my opinion. I would say here for now. Dan. Now, second season came out. I actually liked the first 2 episodes. It kind of got away from me. I just gotta finish it. It's just a lot of stuff. It's just at this point it'd be so much going on that it's just too much to watch. So I haven't been able to catch up with everything. But from what I've seen so far, it's clearly a B, high B. Don't want to go too crazy on it though. I would probably say for now it's been more consistent than Bleach. Probably doesn't keep that up. Probably would put it over Romeo and Juliet. Definitely over Solo Leveling. Yeah, over Solo Leveling. So I'll put it there. I don't. Probably put it over. Gachio could have been pretty good too. I don't know if I would say that though, low key last year. I would probably put it here. Over Heavenly Delusion because of the ending. Orb is a clear A. We're in A. I think Orb is better than Cyberpunk. Domino Ace. Days in My Heart. That's where we stop. That's where we stop. Jobless is very tough ranks. Tough ranks. Bro, it has some crazy peak moments already, but the main character, bro. It's like, you're literally supposed to hate this character. It's not even, it's no question you're supposed to hate this character. It's no question you're supposed to hate this character. This is tough. I'm really trying to think about this really smart. I don't think I can put it A because, bro, What they did in that last season at the end, they killed all the character development he had going for him. They killed it all. Like, he was doing so good character development wise. Everything. All the stuff that all the experiences he had got to that point to get to the point he was in terms of the character development, ruined all of it. So that's what it really, bro, it would have been an A. But bro, the writing is so inconsistent in the show. It, like, when the writing is good, it's so good. But the consistency of that writing is so bad, I can't put it there. It's up there though. I would put it right there with One Piece. But man, if they was consistent, it would be easily. It could be a S, but it's so inconsistent. Vivi might be S. Vivi on the other hand might genuinely be S. I'm putting Vivi S. Vivi is a fantastic anime. Vivi is a great anime. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Vivi is S. Oh, is it better than Haiku? I don't know if it's better than that. I'll keep it a bean. I don't know if it's better than those. I'll keep it a bean. Dororo. One of the first. No, this is genuinely the first. No, it wasn't the. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, because season 3, part 2 of Attack on Titan was part of this season. Mob Psycho season 2 was part of this season 2. So that's why I'm like. But Dororo was the literal first one. So yeah. Like, those shows I had already was watching. I just wasn't watching them as the seasons came out. Dororo, you know, I was actually, you know what I'm saying, I was locked in on this one. Episode 1 is the last. It was very good, too. Very, very good. I would say better than 86. Better than, I'm going to say behind Harumiya. Monster. Now, this is a show I put a lot of hate on in the past. This is peak. Now, I won't lie. I see the gripes that people have in terms of the in between. It's a lot of in between in this, but the writing, the main character is awful. I don't give a damn what no one says. The main character is actually top 10 worst main characters I've ever seen in my life. That is the only thing that really, and I really do think that is really why. So I feel like it's not really the main character's fault. It's that obviously it's not really anyone's fault for being good or bad in terms of how good they're written. But the writing of the main character is so bad, like that. I feel like he's that bad and that stupid, just to make the show longer. Like at a certain point, I don't know if the manga is like what the anime is because I didn't read the manga. I watched the show, but even with all that. It can't be any lower than this. It can't be. The writing is so good. The storytelling is so good. The main antagonist is arguably the best antagonist in anything. Like, bro, the main character destroys everything about the show. It should be an S. It shouldn't even be nowhere near to how long the anime is. But I do like the way, I'm not gonna lie, I do think if it wasn't as long as it is, like, the more reveals that we get of the main antagonist, like, the more, like, builds him up and stuff like that as a character in it. I don't think the character would be the same. But I think they could have did this in 35 instead of 75. I'm not gonna cap. But, hey. My Cycle 100. Now, why would I'm trying to make sure I'm thinking about why these shows wouldn't be S. Haikyuu versus Mob Psycho. I'm going to say Mob Psycho is a A right behind Haikyuu. Dr. Stone, for me, B. I put it right here for me. Mashle, I'm not ranking it. I already ranked it earlier. Spy X Family, cool watch. Nothing crazy. Cool watch. Put it here. 1 ounce. Definitely better than Kuroko. Trying to look at it, bro. 1 ounce is very good. I will put 1 ounce here. Very good. More than a married couple, but not lovers. It's a cool show. Nothing crazy. I would say... I would personally say for this... I'll probably put it here. Probably put it right there, too. Oh shit. Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss. That's tough. That is tough. It's not better than anything Odd Taxi Up for me. But that's probably just not tough at that point. It's probably right there. I don't think anything else behind it is better. Konosuba is funny, but it's only no. I'd rather watch Konosuba than that. I'm not gonna lie, and the only reason I'd rather watch Konosuba than that, because I'd rather laugh than to be sad. That's the only reason. That's the difference there. I would genuinely rather be laughed than to be sad. And Made in Abyss is one of the saddest things you'll watch in any genre. Facts, not fiction. Facts. Don't toy with me. See, mid as mid can be. I don't even if you watch this and actually finished it, shout out to you, bro. Aoashi. Now this is where it gets tough because this is only the anime. Manga, best sports anything in terms of anime. In terms of anime, I'm not saying in all genres. Now I haven't watched Hajime no Ippo. I've heard a lot of good things about that. Haven't watched Slam Dunk. Heard a lot of good things about that. So those are the two that probably are better, but I haven't seen them. So it's kind of one of those. And I have Oshinoko, and I didn't know I had it on here, so I put it on here twice. So we're gonna put that to the bottom. Aoashi, I'm gonna say Aoashi. The anime for what we have so far is better than Blue Lock, but Blue Lock U20 carries it, so I can't put it there. I would put it right behind one. No, I would put it over One Piece. I'll put it right there behind Dragon Ball, because Dragon Ball has no filler, no L's, all good arcs. Aoashi, in my opinion, has all good arcs. I think the Cell Saga would probably put it over the top for me. In terms of, I may be chatting on Dragon Ball Z. I forgot about Cell Saga. I'll put Chainsaw Man under Dragon Ball Z because of that. And then Blue Lock probably over Dragon Ball Z. U20, Cell Saga, debates. In my opinion, debates. Frieren. This is one of the more overrated shows to me. It's good. People think it's genuinely the best shit they ever watched for me. So I just don't really see that when I watched it. Personally, I would put Frieren around here. Animation is fantastic, low key. But I'll put it there. That may be my sports bias putting Aoashi over it though, but yeah. I got a cheat skill in Another World. I ain't finna waste y'all time on this one. Trying to even read that. I don't even know what that says. Tower of God is not that bad. It's not that good either. I would say C. Last season wasn't that bad. Last season actually wasn't that bad. I won't lie. This is the anime. See, they troll. One Punch Man is trolled. Nothing I can do about it. It is trolled. It is genuinely just trolled. Now, this is what I'm saying. Like, the anime first season is so good that I would still probably say it's B. I don't even think the second season and third season are bad. It's just the animation is nowhere near as good as the first season, and we was able to actually experience the first season. But the actual show is actually still enjoyable. So I would still say B. The beginning at the end is I don't think the animation is as bad as the beginning after the end, personally. I just think the drop off from season 1 to season 2 and season 3 is just huge. Drastic. The biggest downgrade in history, probably. I would say, anime-wise, it is here. I can't put it over Solo Leveling. I can't. So far, I can't. Now, if they finish season 3, hey, man. Hey, if they do this right, hey man, it could be high. It could go up. That's all I'm gonna say. Skate Infinity, pretty good show. Is skateboarding a sport? Yeah, right. If it's not, then I guess you can say I don't have bias, but I had bias. I got bias watching this. I think Skate Infinity is probably like here for me. Berserk, clear S, clear. Not even a question. Like, you can watch bro. Now they gave y'all a perfect way to watch it. You can either watch the 3 movies, or you can watch the anime. That's the movies with extra scenes. You got a perfect way to watch it now, brother. Go ahead, do what you want to do. Fantastic watches. Absolutely fantastic watches. Blue box. Romance genre is actually one of the most underrated, but the thing that really makes this special is how well it ties in romance as a sports anime. And it doesn't force it. Oh my gosh, I gotta rewatch Food Wars. Hey, I'm bad at this. Blue box, clear A. I'm not even gonna lie, clear A. Genuine A. I would rather watch Blue Box than Cyberpunk. Personally, I would rather watch it than Cyberpunk. I would. Apothecary Diaries. Yeah, over Cyberpunk 2. I can't lie. Give me that over Cyberpunk 2. I can't lie. I ain't lie though. The Apothecary Diaries, I don't even know why I like it. Like, as soon as I start trying to explain it, it's low-key ass, but it works. It's literally like it's pretty much more of like an episodic show where a problem comes and the main character fixes the problem every single time. Like, every single time. And I usually don't like stuff like that, but it's a very good show. Very good show. I think this is called How to Fight or something like that. This is actually a funny show for how bad it is, but it works. It actually works. I would say B. Back to B. Probably mid, actually. Probably mid. Can't keep throwing everything in B. And then we got Happy Marriage. I would say this is mid. Omi can't communicate. I would say back to B. Shangri-La Frontier, we gotta have a conversation here. We gotta actually have a conversation here. Shangri-La Frontier is actually really good. Really good. Where do we put this? Over Aoashi. Everything under Aoashi is not competing. I would say over Chainsaw, and I think that's where we put it. I couldn't hear somebody say, see, it's over Dragon Ball, but I'm going to put it there. Code Geass. Scroll right up. Loki. Like, the ending is the best ending in all. AOT cannot be the best ending because Code Geass. It stole too much from Code Geass. It cannot be. Code Geass is the best ending. The endings of both seasons it carries the show. The show outside of that is not good, in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, but it's that the endings are that good that it's an A. It's an A. It cannot be anything but an A. Or is it? There's some bad, boring ass episodes to start both seasons. But I ain't gonna lie, 15 to 25 on both seasons is low-key good. Very good. So that is tough. I don't know if I can say that's A though. I would say it's right behind My Hero then. I'll say there. Death Note, clear A. Oh, but the second part, another one of not being consistent. First part is damn near S. Second part is a clear B. So we're gonna put it A. Back at A. Fullmetal Alchemist. I would probably rather watch Konosuba than Fullmetal Alchemist, but Fullmetal Alchemist is better. Vivi and Fullmetal Alchemist is actually conversation. I would probably say Fullmetal, and I'd probably put Fullmetal right there. Black Clover. Black Clover is very good. One of the more underrated shows. I can't wait till they come back. One of the more underrated shows. Better than Solo Leveling. Better than everything on the road of Solo Leveling. Better than Wistoria. Is it better than Moshoku Tensei? That's where we start. I would say yes. Is it better than One Piece for me? I would say yes. Is it better than Frieren? I would say yes. 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 I would say yes. 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 I don't know if I agree with this one. I'm going to keep it being. I'm going to put that up there. My Hero and Black Clover are real debates. That's real debates. I would say yes, though. I think Black Clover is better. I think the issue with My Hero is that it does get better and better. But like I said when I was describing it, it probably does have more peak arcs. And I don't even know if that's true, because Black Clover, I think I may just be forgetting how good that shit is. But every arc in Black Clover gets better. Until the arc that we at right now in the manga. But we're not ranking it off the manga. We're ranking it based off the anime. And yeah, the animation gets better. The pacing gets better. Yeah, it has filler. But the thing is, you can skip filler. So, Yeah, I like that more so than what My Hero and One Piece does, in my opinion. Then we have Rainbow. Clear A. I don't think I can go too crazy on it for me. I would say it's right there with Monster. Right there. It's up there. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I low-key like the original more than Brotherhood because I didn't read the manga. I feel like if you have a tie to the manga, then you probably rather that because that's what you read it as first. I feel like whatever your experience is first, you always gonna prefer that more. I don't know why. I feel like that's just what it is. That's just how life is. You're just gonna be more biased to that for the most part. But I would say still very good. It's not like it's drastically worse. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a good enough difference for it to be worse than Vivi and Taxi though. But still very, very good. Steins Gate, very good show. It's not better than... Hold on now. It might be better. It might be better because of the fact that it does fall off. Now, part 1 of Death Note, clear better. Clear. But the second part, low-key drags down so much that it's like, low-key, Death Note and Code Geass are just right there. And then Steins Gate is right there. Right there. I don't know if it's better than part 5. I'm kind of putting part 5 down there too much. Part 5 might be here. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. These just may need to go down. Nah, I can't say that. I can't say Black Clover and My Hero better than Death Note. I can't do it. I can't do it. No, I can't. Maybe these need to go up there. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna just do that. We're just gonna do that. Fate Stay Night. I don't care. I'm not ranking it in order. I don't care. Terrible. Now the movie. Now the movie. If I speak. Now the movie. If I speak. Hey. I ain't gonna lie, these anime movies be cooking, bro. They be cooking. And if you talking about anything Fate related, the animation is gonna be top tier. Doesn't even matter if it's a movie. And then if it's a movie, it goes up even better. So yeah. Yeah. I'ma say Fate Stay Night, I'ma say it's here for at least minimum. No, the third one is here at least minimum. The first one, I'm putting stuff kind of fast over 7. This one probably, I don't even, I'm going a little crazy. I don't know if it's that high at all. Maybe here? I don't know if I can do that either. No, sir. I think that's a good spot. And then the next one, this is Fate. This is the Fate movies. If they all 3 movies, then that's different. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. The movies? I ain't gonna lie. If it's the movies, if it's the whole trilogy, I think that's what I put that for. Okay, I think I started it right then. Right here, minimum. And then, it's better than this. It's better than this. Now it gets ignorant. I probably Boji's story is better than Boji's story. And low-key, like, people gonna be like, they see this picture of this little girl. Bro, this show is actually so deep. It's actually crazy. Like, that picture is bro, it sells it so short. That show is actually so deep. Bochi the Rock. So, shout out to Bochi. Bochi and Mob Psycho, like, very good shows for, like, I think younger people, I would say. Especially kids. Fate Zero. This is actually good. Fate Zero is actually good. I would say Fate Zero is here. Above Moshoku. Is it better than Wistoria though? Nah, I'm kind of sleeping on Moshoku a little bit. I would say behind Wistoria. Probably above Wistoria. Not above Moshoku though. Promised Neverland Season 1. I'm still putting it B. I don't care. Bro, the second season is terrible. I don't care, bro. I don't care. World Trigger. This is by far. It is not close. By far the most underrated anime. If you want to go even deeper on it, by far the most underrated shonen anime. Just to give you even more detail. But yeah, it's very good. It's better than everything. It's better than everything. I don't know if it's reached the peaks of My Hero Academia. I just think the peaks of My Hero Academia whatever that is, World Trigger is like a notch below that, but that's it's that level the entire show. The entire show. So it's like, it's tougher to compare. It's tougher to compare. Now, the main character is just unlikable. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't really like him that much. But the show overall is very, very good. I would low-key say it's top of B. It's top of B. Yeah, it's top of B. I think it is. Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter low-key kind of didn't age that well. I think Fullmetal Alchemist is low-key aging better. And this is just the anime. Now, Chimera Ant is top 5 anime. Top 10 arcs. I don't know about top 5. Top 10 arcs for sure. Top 5. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit on Marine 4 with One Piece. York New is good, but it's not as good as it used to be, in my opinion, from when I first watched it. Outside of those 2 arcs, it's not that crazy, though, in my opinion, the show. And it actually has, like, a legitimate bad arc. It's still an A. It's still an A. Still, like, it has a legitimate bad arc, but every arc outside that legitimate bad arc is a good arc. It's just the quality variance of the arcs are crazy. Like, you have genuinely one of the best arcs ever. Another one of the best arcs ever. It's just one of those best arcs ever is a top 10. The other one is not even close to like a top 25 combo, but it's still one of the best arcs ever in York New. It's still one of the best. And every other arc is good. And then you have the little island arc that is bad. It's genuinely a bad arc for me. So I would say it starts here for me. I would say here. Real combos. Low key, it's better than JJK. JJK needs to come down. JJK needs to come down. Low key think it's better than this. So maybe JJK don't come down. Yeah, I think that's valid. Everything above it is better than me. Naruto, OG Naruto, easily the best thing on here so far in terms of the A. It comes down to, is OG Naruto a S? Let's think about this. The character, the writing, the consistency of the arcs. It got everything, bro. The worst arc of this first part, probably the search for Tsunade. It's a genuine good arc. And then the other 3 are all like all-time arcs. You got tuning exams, you got Sasuke retrieval, you got the first arc. What is the name, bro? Why is the name slipping my mind? I'm not gonna call it the Zabuza arc, but man, hey, OG Naruto is actually probably an S. If we split it up, it probably is legitimately an S. Shippuden is where it gets a little inconsistent. Because you got the war arc. Now, war arc, I do think kind of it gets overhated. Because it's stupid long. But they got, if you made the war arc its own, like, anime. Like, say, for instance, you got OG Naruto, you got Shippuden, and then you had just the war arc as, like, I guess, like a Naruto war arc. Like, Naruto War. As, like, its own little, you know, split off anime. I still think that would low-key be a B. Because I think people kind of sleep on, the Kaguya part, though. Whew. I kind of always consider Kaguya part more Boruto. You feel me, though? You feel me? Low-key, though, that is in no Shippuden. But Shippuden got some heat, bro. You got 5 Kage. Don't even get me started on the pain arc. Ain't gonna lie, the pain arc carries it, bro. It carries it crazy. Cause, bro, pain arc got so much, bro. That's literally like, bro, like, my nigga Jiraiya, Sasuke with Itachi, the reveal. Then you got where pain comes to the fit. Nah, bro. Then you got the end of the arc. Oh my gosh. Now that would have been a perfect ending to Naruto. I'm not gonna lie, but they had to finish Sasuke's story too. That was the only issue. The only issue with the story of the show is low-key that it has like the Sasuke part, and that's kind of what trolls Shippuden, to be real. Like all that stuff low-key is what makes Shippuden what it is. I'm not gonna cap. Like almost all the negatives except for Itachi. As soon as Itachi disappears, you kind of see it too. Not gonna lie, but I still think Shippuden is good. I'd probably say B. It's high B. How high though? I would take it over everything in Z is so much more consistent. It is. Z is low key more nah, it's not more. I mean, Blue Lock in that is pretty, but bro, like consistency is cool and all, but like, what about the peak? The peak, bro. And it's not like the issue is with Shippuden. It's not like it's any bad arcs. You know what I'm saying? All of them, for the most part, are good. I'm trying to think, what's a bad arc? The worst arc in this isn't the war arc, by the way. It probably is. It probably is the Hidan arc where he kills third Hokage's son. What is bro name? Bro, his name slipped my mind. I don't know why I get on these and I just start forgetting stuff. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about it. Shippuden low-key. Low-key, because you think about it, 5 Kage is very good. Pain is arguably the best arc ever. Bro, that arc carries. It low-key is similar to Hunter x Hunter, bro. I'm gonna be chatting on it B&B. I'm talking myself into it. What is a bad? I'm trying to think of a bad arc. I'm really trying to think of a bad. I think I am starting to think about. I think I'm forgetting some of these arcs in Shippuden. What is a bad arc? The quality does dip. But I do think, low-key, similar to Hunter x Hunter, that Chimera Ant is so good. And it's like, it's still good art. It's just Chimera Ant is so good, it overshadows it, but it also carries it to a higher level. I think the quality is consistent enough that I can say it's better than... it does have a bad arc. The Kaguya part. Yeah, that's good. That's bad enough. That is actually bad enough. I would say... that's tough. That is tough. I would say the peaks are so high, I would put it over My Hero. I don't think I can put it over Black Clover and World Trigger. I don't think I can. ReZero. This actually... No. Okay. World Trigger is probably the least... is the best underhyped... the most underhyped show. Nah, ReZero probably got both. I feel like ReZero used to be hyped, though. I don't think it's hyped nowhere near to the same level. It used to actually be hyped. So there's that. But now, ReZero is easily the best and the most underrated show ever. I think ReZero is 2 now. I'm not gonna lie. After 3rd season, I think it's 2. I think it's clear cut 2. Berserk, if we talk about manga, clearly probably better. Probably better. But we just talking anime, clearly 2. Clearly 2. Vinland. And then there was 2. You know what I'm saying? These two, low-key, a tier of their own. ReZero is knocking on the door, though. ReZero is genuinely knocking on the door of being up there with these two, in my opinion. But these two are clearly the 2 best, in my opinion. Those are just... You could genuinely... These two are so good that you could... I don't know how you do Attack on Titan. Vinland Saga could get a real-life adaptation, and it would be fantastic. Fantastic. I feel like you could with Attack on Titan. You would just have to get around how would you do the Titans. Like, the Titans are butt-ass naked with no dick. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's kind of hard to do. You know? But if you can get around doing that, those two, the story, the writing, the characters, the consistency, they have everything. They have everything. And then we have Food Wars. This is easily... Now, if we was ranking this based off how good, in terms of how enjoyable these are to watch, Food Wars and Naruto will probably be my top 2. But in terms of enjoyability, I'd probably say Food Wars is 1. I'd probably say 1 for that. But I'm going to say Food Wars is right here. Then in my heart, not better. I'll put it there. I'm low-key going to rewatch Food Wars. And then, we're not talking about that. And then, we have the tier list. I think that was a pretty solid tier list. C, D, F, for the most part, didn't have a lot of love. But you don't want to be in those, so I think that's fine. B was... pretty much had everything, but for the most part, majority anime. That's what I like about anime compared to like a lot of these other, like, I guess, styles, is that the consistency of anime is actually good. It's starting to calm down now, the past like 2 years, but there's a lot of shows that you can genuinely watch and get a good, it'd be a good watch. Like shows like Black Clover, My Hero get hate, and they're genuinely good watches. You know what I'm saying? And then you got everything in A that's like top tier, for sure. Elite, what I would call them, elite. And then you have S, tip of the iceberg. I'm gonna low-key put Naruto down here just so it can be like a top 5 in S, a top 5, and then A can be like, you know, can be like the rest, and then B can be the good, you know. But yeah, that's my anime tier list. I ranked every single anime that I watched. I did forget a couple, like Kung Ming. I don't know how I left that out. If I had Kung Ming on here, if I speak. But yeah, that's the video. Y'all do one more, like the video, subscribe if you new. Further ado, man, your boy Fitz. Oh, I thought I wasn't recording. Oh my God, I thought I wasn't recording. It's your boy Fitz, man. I'm out of here.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!